got done doing. Full methanol injection from Alky Control and a D1SC Procharger with the race blow-off valve. And I'm going to tell you right now, this race blow-off valve is stupid freaking loud. It's almost louder than the exhaust on the car itself. This thing has 2-inch long tube headers, off-road X pipe, and a MSD intake manifold. So all that cool stuff plus a D1SC Procharger. We're on our way to the dyno right now, like I was saying. She's driving fine. She has a little bit of a tune in it, but once we get on the dyno, we're going to see how much horsepower we can squeeze out of this freaking car. So it should be pretty interesting. Hopefully everything works out according to plan, like it sometimes does and sometimes doesn't. But we're hoping for the best. It is kind of cloudy, kind of shitty out. It looks like it's going to pour down rain any minute now. We got Mitch back there. I don't know if you guys can see. Good old Mitch's truck back here. That's Mitch. He's out there following me out to the dyno because the customer is on his way to pick the car up at the dyno, and then he's once it's all done and ready to go, he's actually going to be driving the car home tonight or this afternoon or today. Whenever the car gets down to the dyno, he'll be driving it home, and we'll be going back to the shop to end our day. See you at the dyno, guys. We are here at the dyno. All right, let's pop the hood. Oh my God! I'm going to show you some magic tricks that I like to do with these cars here. So as you can see, we have the Procharger on there. She's nice and, well, she's not too hot. She's not too hot. We got to bleed the meth. So we're going to fill the meth up on the dyno. We're going to bleed it out through there. We got everything hooked up. Our vacuum hose for our map sensor, 3-bar map sensor. And this is one thing I do like to show you guys. Since we're actually going to be using the washer bottle for our methanol tank, our ATOTO Control tank, on the C7 Corvettes, we actually have a little 30 milliliter, 30 ounce bottle that we put right here and run a hose down to the pump, so you still have windshield washer fluid. Isn't that pretty cool? Thing's so damn loud. That's not even, just the fucking blow-off valve under there is loud. You're good. Alright guys, so after a whole bunch of like fueling that we did, we had a whole bunch of fueling issues. We actually got one very solid pass going. Now air fuel on this thing, I'll keep in mind air fuel is all fucked up. It's not, we still got a lot of work to do with air fuel, we still got a lot of work to do with spark, but so far on the D1SC, as you guys can see, we've made 628.35 horsepower, which is the red line. You can see the air fuel dips here and then starts to go rich again and then lean at the top end. We are having some spark knock issues, but we are going to fix that on the next pass. I just want to show you guys the progression that we are making. So we're making 11 pounds of boost. So 11 pounds of boost. We wanted to verify, so we put it directly to a vacuum source, and it is making 11 pounds of boost on the pulley setup, and it just put down 660 horsepower. We don't have any torque reading. We're going to look at the dyno graph here in a minute. Sam's got to get it. The owner, Sam, needs to get out of my way. I'm trying to work.
Fine.
Are you happy at 660? Are we done?
No, keep going.
Oh, you son of a bitch. So there's our graph. Air fuel is still goofy. We need to work on up top here, and we need to work on here in the middle. I think we could pick up a little bit more mid, but yeah, pretty much 659.97, and that is SAE as well, guys. So that's pretty cool. What do you think?
Want to wait to make the 700? See what happens.
7 Hondos. I'm all about making these 7 Hondos. Oh my god, dude. Woo! Alright, let's go look at the dyno sheet again. For the Procharger C7, we're making a little bit of progress here. So now we've hit 671 horsepower, 657 foot-pounds of torque. It was getting a little hot, the engine was getting a little hot, dropping the air fuel, so we're gonna let it cool down a little bit. But yeah, I mean it's there, it's making it. It's making some horsepower, guys. So we're gonna do a few more changes. We're gonna try to see if we can get it up a little bit more. He's happy.
I'm happy.
Mitch is always freaking happy. How's that feel, Keith?
Feels like about 693 horsepower.
It's about 693 horsepower. That's STD, guys. That's STD. It did make 677 though on the dyno today, with the methanol injection kit on there and everything. She's doing really good, really good. All right, guys, we are back. Obviously, you can tell it's not nighttime anymore; it's daytime. It's actually the next day. Me and Mitch got back from the shop at we got back to the shop, I would say probably like 11:30 last night. We went and got dinner after the dyno runs. The customer was extremely happy with the numbers that he put down, the way the car drives and runs. He actually took the car home all the way back to Jersey. He was doing like 3rd gear pulls and texting me, and it was like pouring down rain, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, well, that's why I'm doing 3rd gear pulls and not 2nd gear pulls. So he's gonna have a lot of fun with that car. I'm sure it's gonna be back for more mods. The final numbers that we made on that car in SAE were 677 horsepower. And I'll be honest with you guys, I think there's a little bit more improvement on the tune that I could probably make to make a little bit more horsepower. He was hoping for 700, I was hoping for 700. I was thinking it might happen. I was like, we were getting really close, and it just didn't want to put out anymore. So we called it quits. The car runs extremely well. The car is running very safe as well, air fuel wise. It's very safe, you know, spark wise. So you know, I'm happy with it, he's happy with it. So it was a good night. Now on STD, on standard, which some people like to use because it does give you a little bit higher numbers, and the only difference between SAE and STD is it puts information into the computer, dyno computer, stating that side temperature and conditions are different from SAE. So it will read a little higher numbers. We did put on STD just to see what those numbers were, and they were 693 horsepower at the wheels. The car is putting down a solid 650 foot-pound of torque at 4,500 RPM, so it was making stupid killer torque. Now the only mods to that Corvette were an MSD intake, stock throttle body, D1SC on 11 pounds of boost, with their race blow-off valve, which was stupid loud. I'm sure you guys heard it in the video. And Cook's 2-inch long tube headers, off-road X-pipe, and stock cap back. That's all that's done with that car. Very simple setup.
and a very simple setup to make almost 700 horsepower to the wheels, which is crazy. That's a lot of horsepower. Completely stock fuel system. Nothing was done with the fuel system whatsoever. So it's a completely stock fuel system. So that was pretty cool too. It was probably running out of fuel maybe up top. It didn't show it on the graph, like everything was looking good. So I told him, I was like, you know, next thing probably wouldn't be a bad idea for the next mod for that vehicle to be a full fuel system on it, like a triple pump or a dual pump setup. Then he can at least run full 100% E85 on a flex sensor if he chose to, and make even more power. I think that with a fuel system would definitely do it with very much ease, honestly, very much ease. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Instagram, DiabloFormula Racing. Facebook is also DiabloFormula Racing. I love you all. You guys are fucking amazing. Please leave your comments below if you have anything interesting to say. I'd love to hear it. Deuces.